Hello, it's time for our proper proportions and percents workout number 24. I think maybe on the last one, I'll be able to say it right. Probably not. All right, guys. Students solve different problems, fill in the blanks. What problem did each one solve? So you see where it says write the proportion and the answer. You can write it just like I do, just like this. Remember our pattern. You have your percent, always over 100. And then we have our is over the of or the total. Okay, so let's look at this first one. So we have 27 and 45%. So I'm assuming that they gave me the 45%. I know that's going to be over 100. And since the 20 is lined up with the 45, 27, I'm going to need to put the 27 right there. And so we're looking for this total right up here that lines up with the 100%. Okay, so I'm going to have to start here because I have to start where I have two numbers that I can see what's going on. And 45 divided by some number gives me 5. Well, 9, because 5 times 9 is 45. So this is dividing by 9. Well, if I divide by 9 here, I'm going to do the same thing on the top row, because all this is a ratio table that looks like a bar. And 27 divided by 9 is 3. So 5% of this number is 3. Well, 5 times 20 gives me 100. So 3 times 20 should give me my total. 3 times 20 gives me 60. And so my bottom total, my of number, should be 60. Okay, and we can check ourselves really quickly. Grab your calculator. You can cross multiply and divide, or you can do 27 divided by 60, and you get 0.45. However you want to do that. But the answer was 60. All right, if you are working at home, please push pause, and you can solve 2, 3, and 4 and come back and check, or you can do them one at a time, whatever works for you. Likewise in your class as well. I want you to try them, and then we'll work them out together. All right, well, hopefully your teacher has given you time to work it out, and let's look at problem number 2. So looking at my number line, 0 and 0, 100, and the total. So that usually indicates to me that's the missing number I need. So I'm going to be looking for an answer right here. They gave me 27 and 36, so I know my 36% goes here because it always goes over 100. But 27 is 36% of some number, okay? So that's roughly my proportion. I'm going to start here, and I look at 27, and I go jump to 3. That's dividing by 9, because that's similar to the step I did up here. So that's dividing by 9. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. So 3 is 4% of this number. 3 was 5% of that number. And now 4%, 4 times what gives me 100? 25. And 3 times 25 gives me 75. And so 27 is 36% of 75 is what we're saying. That's our claim, at least. And let's check our answer and make sure that we are correct. And even if we just do 27 divided by 75, we should get 0.36, which is the same thing as 36%. Problem number 3, we are given 0 and 0, 3 and an open percent, 27 and 90%, and 100%. And we are looking for our total. So we can... So I know the 27 is equal to the 90. 90 is a percent, so it always has a denominator of 100. Notice that I'm writing my percent on the right and my numbers on the left, and that's totally okay, okay? Lots of ways to write them. In fact, you know, your teacher can kind of show you that little trick with the Post-it note. You can turn it, and see all the different directions. But the most important thing is that your part lines up with the partial percent and your total lines up with the 100%. So I'm going to have to start at the 27 and the 90 because those are the two numbers that I have given to me. And I go from 27 all the way to 3, and that's dividing by 9. So I'm going to divide 90% by 9, and that gives me 10%. 10 times 10 is 100, so 10 times 3 gives me 30. And so we're saying that our answer, 27, is 90% of 30. And so to check our work, you could do 27 divided by 30, and you get 0.9, which is the same thing as 90%. Good job. And last but not least, number 4, 0 and 0%, 100. We're missing our total, so we know what our proportion will look like. We're going to start with our given one, which is 60%, is 27 of some number, which is going to be right there. 27 and 60, we went from 60 to 20, and that's dividing by 3. So I'm going to divide 27 by 3, and that gives me 9. 20 goes into 100 5 times. 9 times 5 is 45. And so we are saying that 27 is 60% of 45. Let's take our 27, divide by 45, 0.6, same as 60. There you go, easy peasy. So you can use proportion, cross multiply and divide to solve. You can use a ratio table. You can use a percent bar, a strip diagram, a double number line. Just the strategies for proportional reasoning are endless, okay? So find one that works for you, that works all the time, and you'll be good to go. Have a great day. Later.